D'Amelio here with Mahalo Daily. It's the last day of Comic-Con 2008, and we have a few really great things to show you today before we wrap things up. And one of them is the new Chaotic game, and I'm here now with President and CEO of TC Digital and Chaotic USA, who's going to tell us about this new trading card game. Brian, thanks for talking with us.
Oh, you're welcome, Leah. Glad to talk to you today.
All right, first of all, just tell me a little bit about the game itself.
Well, Chaotic is a game that actually started in Denmark back in 2001. It was created by a world-ranked Magic player who thought there was a better way to do trading card games. He felt like a lot of his friends were already spending a lot of time on the internet and on wireless devices, on cell phones. You know, in Denmark, they're really far ahead of us in terms of wireless technology. So he and his brother created a game that they wanted to play for themselves to have fun. It's a game where you take a physical trading card and you add a code to it like we have on ours. You then take that card and that code and upload it to the internet site, and now you have a second game, a digital game, for the same exact price that you have for a physical game. It did so well in Denmark that they came and approached us and asked us if we would launch it in North America for them. I love the technology feature of it, and I have 3 of my own children, and I thought, well, this would be perfect. I thought it was a great thing to do.
Now, you were telling me one of the unique features of the card is that 2 people can actually get the same card, but there's a different energy score and points on the side.
Correct. So one of the other things we've done, sorry about that, is we have separate discipline scores on our cards and energy score, and it's tied to the code. So you and I can have the same card. In fact, thousands of us can have the same physical looking card, but our stats will be different, so you'll want to collect these cards over and over again. It'll make my card a little more powerful than yours in terms of wisdom, but you might have more strength or more speed than I do, so you're able to use a piece of battle gear that I can't use, but I might be able to turn invisible because I have more wisdom than you do. So there are a lot of intricacies of the game that make it scalable, that make it, you know, the older kids, the 18 to 31 group, they're really starting to attack the game quite a bit because it has a lot of discipline to it. In fact, our number 4 ranked player online is actually a 21-year-old student from Anaheim. He was down here yesterday battling, and he had over 4,000 trading cards with him, and he got to meet our number 9 ranked player who he'd been battling online, and it was actually pretty exciting for all of us to see that.
Awesome. Now, how does a game like this compare to something like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, you know, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh followed in the footsteps of I just screwed up. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Keep going. I'll ask the question again. How does this game compare to Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon?
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon are for a little bit of a younger crowd. Pokemon certainly attracts the young kids, maybe the 5 to 10-year-olds, some 11-year-olds. Yu-Gi-Oh kind of takes over at 9 and does the 9 to 11-year-olds. This one kind of spans the 9 to 14 and then again the 18 to 35 group. And the reason it does is because it's got the internet connectivity to it, where if you collect a physical trading card game, you also get an internet game as well for the same price.
Great. What do you think it is about the game that is so attractive?
I think one of the things that's scalable. You can play 1 creature versus 1 creature, or 3v3, or 6v6, or 10v10, all the way up to 21 versus 21. So if you're a really accomplished player and you want to create a larger army and a larger set, you're able to do that. In addition to that, if you want to log on at 6 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, there's always somebody to play on our game. We have over 100,000 ranked players and over 1.5 million players playing our game right now. So there's always somebody to play, and it's a great community.
All right, and if people want to find you online, where do they need to go?
We're at chaoticgame.com.
All right, and if they want to buy the cards in the real world, where should they go?
Yeah, we sell through retailers, Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, Kmart, some of the larger retailers, plus all the local comic and hobby shops.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for telling us about Chaotic Game. Be sure to check it out. And for all of our videos, go to mahalodaily.com. I'm Leah D'Amelio from Comic-Con 2008.